We've got a rivalry game on deck, and these two fan bases have been going at it early from the tailgate to the end zones, and you gotta think this will be a little contentious. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Demon Deacons will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Duke Blue Devils offense is on the field for the first time today. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Robinson looking to pass. And the quick shuffle pass. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. So Wake Forest offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Catch in the middle. It's Barnes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
And the Demon Deacons will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's got it. 1st down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to move the chains. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time. Breaks into the open. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Blue Devils come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Robinson will throw. That's caught. It's Brown. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Off play action. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
They'll try to make up for that last one on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Pulls it in. It's Little. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. Robinson looking to pass. Hauls it in. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll run it from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle here for the offense.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires the pass, intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
The safeties are usually the quarterbacks of the defense. They're getting everybody lined up. They're coming down in the box and making big tackles, but they also do a great job in the back end with their coverage, breaking on the football, getting the big INT.
The give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
That's a great example of him understanding where everybody is on the field, because that wasn't the guy he wanted to throw it to, but he knew he was going to get hit. He had to get rid of it quickly, dumped it off, and he let his guy go make a big play for him.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field, string first down.
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed, and if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
The Demon Deacons are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wake Forest. A doff of the fedora, a hat trick, and we're not even at halftime yet.
Yeah, and these guys get these in high school and Little League, but my goodness, to do it at the college level, you already got 3, and it's just the first half. I think he's in for a pretty good day.
1, 2, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now facing a 3rd and long. Robinson will throw. He lost one down the sideline. Snags it inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Duke! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but This is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds us back in the middle. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's hard. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wake! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The give out of the gun. He breaks a tackle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. Robinson looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tyler. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Tyler. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He splits the uprights. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. It's complete on the right side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We are just about ready to start the second half. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incomplete.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage. And I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Demon Deacons will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Robinson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blue Devils want to pick up the tempo. Now the play fake. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. Finds his man. It's Barnes. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Across the 45. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Robinson looking to pass. With the catch, it's Moore. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Little. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Blue Devils in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down, we're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get 1st downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the 1st down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Robinson will throw. Quickly complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. The Blue Devils have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. I tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Unleashes one. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The corners are walked up tight. Robinson looking to pass. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Duke.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense, great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. 3rd down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Barnes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Hayden. Got the first down and more. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
There he goes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The Demon Deacons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Snap in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Forward. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Timeout on the field, and 4 ticks left to go. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. Spits it out to the back. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown, a gut punch to this defense, and probably a knockout punch.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.